I want to try and be ice cool from the beginning of this, because that was good. I think, you know, clear commentary helps. Seems to help the player, actually. Ice cool commentary, yeah. So,
9,
10th of September,
7,
2015.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. Take that. D4's weak. B4, B2. Oh, ice cool, ice cool, ice cool. From the start, for a laugh. Let's try and be ice cool about this from the start. None of this overexcited business. Yeah? Can we just take care? Why not? Alright, what is he doing? I'm sort of harassing him, winning material. Ice cool. My king side is a bit precarious. Try and switch this rook over here. King can go here on the check. Can it not? There's the check. Then what? What does he do? I'm trying to think. Okay, he does that. If I unpin, what does he do? Knight b5? Knight d5? Go here, so there's no knight d5. The check? Oh, just blundered a rook. Oh, so much for ice cool. Oh dear. Get the pawn going. Yeah, so much for ice cool. Yes. Wasn't ice cool. Wasn't. I miscalculated on stream. I miscalculated. Let's not berserk this just for a laugh. Try and get a 2 here. What pre-moves am I doing? What nonsense? Stop, stop. Ice cool. Stop b4. Play for f5. Stop b4. Goes to d5. It doesn't go to d5. Protect h6. Okay, take the e5 square. Knight c6 to e5. Takes here, right? Attack c4. This pawn's good, queen d4. What about queen b2? Queen b2 is possible. d2. Bishop c4. Knight g6 at some point. d2. Hitting the rook. Okay, here we go. This one. What does he do? Take that? I'll take this. There's a check. Queen again. Bishop d4. Okay. Oh, hang on, you can take. Doesn't. Queen h4. Take here. Go back. After bishop f3. Or threaten mate. Just threaten mate. Speed things up. Threaten mate. Bishop d3. Knight f3. Rook e8. Actually, queen takes, knight takes f3. Bishop moves, queen takes f1. Would the bishop move? Apparently not. Yeah, bishop moves, queen takes f1. It's not moving. Queen takes f1. It's not moving. Queen takes f2. Mate. Okay, I got that Berserk, but it's pushing it. It takes. Let me take this. I can break my pawns. It's not. Let him break the pawns too quickly. Hang on, stop. a4. a7. Bishop a6. Knight a4. Stop c5. Knight b6 wins the queen. Okay. Go for e5. Knight d4. Knight e6. I'm threatening g5. Easy take. I'm going to take this. Knight f4. Queen g5. Queen g2. Ice cool. Ice cool. Ice cool. Okay. I take. And play for d5 or something. I'll take here. Try and play for d5. Try and break this bind. Cannot break this bind. Okay, he's winning that pawn. Is that a big deal? Break the bind. Try and weaken his king. No, I thought he actually might have had queen a2. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Try to get a pawn here. Let's get him off this. Diagonal. He's got bishop b4. f4. Try and get the pawn here. Queen d7. It's got queen c6. G file. Give me a G file. Queen h3. Rook g1, mating. Rook g1, queen b3. Rook a2. Go over here. Queen a2. e4. Queen a3. Ice cool. Ice cool. Okay. Let's go. Take. 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 E4 square. Knight f7, winning the exchange. Missed. Doesn't matter. Rook c1. Take here. F file. CD. Queen g4. Space f5. Doesn't need to. Rook c1 for d5. Why not just take on e4? d5. Hold on a sec. Bear in mind rook f7. Get the f file. Queen g4 coming up. e6. Queen g7. Queen e7. Rook f8 of queen d7. Takes. d5 coming up. e5. Takes. Oh, I'll just blunder the d6 threatening mate. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Play that. Other kind of defense. Kind of thing. By transposition. Try and weaken d4. Try and bite the centre, c6. c-file. Rook over here. Knight c4. Queen here, knight e3. Knight e3. We'll just get that. This diagonal. And weaken this e5. Take on e5. f3. e5. Problem. Take here. Queen e3. Double attack, treble attack. Well, it's the main issue. f3. Queen g2, queen c1. e5, h2 issue. h2. Rook c1. I mean rook c. Rook c1. Let's play rook c1 here. Queen h2. f5. Where's the knight go? h4. Queen g1. Bishop f2. That's cool. Pawn sack, not taken. Pawn loss. Knight g4. Knight g4 anyway. Knight f3, knight g4. Weaken d6. Lose b7. Double the pawns. Bishop c6. Rook d7. Play for d5. I can take on g2. Give me a passed pawn here. d3. Rook e8. Rook e7. Take here. d3. Fix the pawns. Protect. Queen e5. Protect. You're taking here. Diagonal. Rook d5. I'll take here. Queen d5. Maybe better. Hold the pawn for a moment. He takes pin, 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 pin. Blockade, destroy. Blockade, destroy. Tango. Queen h4. h5. Queen h4. Queen g3. Does he take? Rook a5. Rook a5. g5. Takes. Knight e5. Doesn't take. g4. Does he take? Center. Block. f5. G takes. e6. Dangerous. Dangerous. Rook g8. Oh, it's getting destroyed. d4. Rook g5. Take. Take. h3. Bishop c6. King. Can't move the king. Rook h6. Oh my god. Losing a rook. Oh well. Worse. I win on time. Oh. Oops. And he's rank 2. Oops. Try and keep ice cold, so it happened, it happened, it happened. That's all it happened, it happened, he was good. g4. Bishop e5. Take care. Bishop a3. Right, bishop a3. Bishop e4 first. Take on h3. 14 seconds. 12 seconds. Okay. Not sure about berserking. Take. Take. Knight g3. Bishop g5, knight h5. Nope. Yes, he could have taken the bishop. It happened. Knight takes h5. not happening. Queen e2. The e4 square. a3, b4, b5. Blockade. Don't know about this. He's got bishop a3 of casting queenside. e4 might be coming. It's too dangerous to do this. Pursue with this. Okay. Take. Take. Block. 94. It's got bishop b4 potentially. We'll get the king out of here. Got queen g3. Let's protect the g3 square. It's got bishop c5 coming up. Incoming. So these get rooks off. Queen b3. Queen e6. Get the queens off. Rook g3. Rook g6. Rook f6. H pawn. Block. Bishop d5, bishop e6. Green. What is he doing? There's only a 3-point gap. Haptigan. Different variation. I haven't played Haptigan. Ah, blundered. Okay. Happens. Rook takes b2. Yeah. Queen c3. Queen b2. Bishop, queen c2. Queen a2. Get the queens off. Bishop a2. Too realistic. It's a pawn. Back row. Queen b1. Bishop c4. c4. Playing for c4. Rook b2. d5. Rook b2. C pawn. There we go. 3-point gap. 95. Queen h4, queen h5, 95. Queen c5, queen d4, queen c4, rook b3. Defend. H6 needed. Center. He's got h6. Queen e5. He's got h6. f6. Diagonal, rook h3. Incoming. Get to the back row. Bishop e4, rook h3. Incoming. It's won the queen. Very quick. Very quick. Okay. Bishop e5, queen d4. Okay. Queen G7. Queen H7. Queen H7. Actually, Queen bit bother. Protect. Take. Take. Unpin. Okay. Rook F5. Rook F6. Anyway. Rook F5. Knight E4. Bishop G5. Incoming. Knight F6. A 1 point gap. I'm not sure about berserking. D5. G4. G4 for knight D4. See here. Knight C2. F3. C5. Knight E2 incoming. Let's unpin. G4. If Rook D1, Knight E2. Okay. Keep D5. Rook D2. Rook G2. Rook H1. Takes. Rook A2. Knight. No squares. Rook C8. C7. C4, C7. One point gap. Okay. He's on a not on a streak yet. We got 4. Weird. Did he take? C4. He plays C3. Bishop D4. C3. Knight C3. Knight C3. Pin. Pin pressure. Knight D5. D4. C4. Bishop D5. Protects D5. C4. Rook C5. Bishop D5. Shows in a few checks. Not there. Did he take out? F8. 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 Five-point gap. 3-point gap. Open up the centre. Knight G5. Knight G6. Does he take? Bishop E6. Knight E5. E7. Not yet. Rook E5. Takes. E7. Queen G7. F6, E7. F6, E7. Bishop H6. And G4. Takes. And G5. Queen H7. Knight G5. Queen F7. Takes. Queen G6. Knight E6. Knight C7. G4, G5. If possible. Bishop G2. G4. Rook E4. Own defense. Queen H4. Okay, 94. If he's not careful, 94. Queen G5. Queen F5. Queen G6. A4, knight A5. Knight A5, knight B3. Knight C4, bishop A6. Knight C4, bishop D5. Let's get up this pin. Oops. Take here. Bishop takes, knight B3. What? Knight B3. Knight C4, knight C4. On D2. B5. Play knight B5. Maybe. Bishop F5. D5, just open up things. Try and open up things here. D5. Don't know. Pin. It's Bishop G2. It's pin. See? B3. Bishop A3. Bishop B2. Knight G4. bishop here, I think. It's diagonal. I'm take a knight d4, bishop d4, bishop d4. No bishop b5 just yet. Castle. c6, rook d8, c6. Goes into a pin. Queen e5. Knight f5 coming up. Central strike. Alright, there's knight f5, there's rook g5. Okay, that's dangerous. Knight f5. The queen's off. That's on f6. Knight here. Queen d1. Actually, g7. It's a bit dangerous. Nice gap. What? Weakening squares. Weakening squares. d5. What? d5. Okay, d5. Knight 4. Bishop f5. Bishop g4. Bishop f3. Knight e5. Did he take? c4 square. c4. b6 square. b6. Knight d5. Knight d5. e5 dropping. Bishop g5. Pen. Bishop g5. Can't cancel. d6, d7, rook e8. .24 gap. Berserk. Take. Queen g2 coming, incoming. Bishop g4. Bishop f1. Bishop f1. Knight e5. Knight e8. Knight e5. Knight f3. Queen f2. Rook e3. If f3. Rook e3. Incoming. No. Rook e3, queen. Rook e3. Rook e2. Did he take? Queen g2. Okay. Castling f7. Play for d5. Okay. Centre pawn. pin on e2. Bishop g4 incoming. Queen g5, rook e2. Let's just kick this guy out for a moment. What about queen e7? This queen g5 looks pretty dangerous. Protects everything. Bishop g4, queen e7. Protect. Bishop e6, get rid of this pin. Why not just take on e2? Interesting. Get the queens off. No, bishop e3. Queen e2. Queen g2. Rook e2. Rook e2 incoming. Okay. The ice cold strategy seems to be working okay today. Okay, but Heptagon's dangerous. He's rank 2. King's engine attack. Oh dear. Spoke too soon, man. Knight g5. e4 coming up. He's got pressure. Queen f3. It's got knight e5. Knight f3 here. And he's got f6. Right, bishop e3. Okay. It's gone a bit crazy here. Is it e5 trying to get the queens off? Any way of getting the queens off? Are you looking for a mate? We get the queens off? Right. f3. f3 looks good. Let's get these guys off. Get some distance. King's engine attack. Knight e5. Just blunder the piece. There's bishop e5. Unless getting a piece back with f4. That would be a major brilliancy. Knight f3. Getting a piece back here. Get the queens off. Bishop g5. Okay, ain't coming. d5. Bishop d6. Rook c6. King's engine attack. Unfortunate. F4 square. What do you want? Knight g5. Knight g5, knight f7. Knight b5, knight c7. Knight f7. Knight c7. Bishop d6. It's got g5 incoming. Knight c3. Knight a4 to c5. It's got rook, bishop a3. Play anyway. Knight h4 to g6. Does he take? Does he take? Knight f5. Knight e3. a4. E5. Knight g4. Overprotect. a3. It's not like before. Overprotect. h5, h6. Fisher plan. Knight g4, h6. Fisher plan. Bishop h6. Bishop h6. Get ready for knight h6. Knight g4. Bishop h6. Bishop f8. Hitting the queen. Knight h6. Rook e6. Bishop d5. Bishop d5. Queen g6. Pin this. Queen g6. d4. Bishop h6. Bishop h6. Bishop h6 plan. It's not happening. Knight h4 to g4. c4. Knight g5. That's a plan. Blunders a piece actually. Didn't take the piece. Could have just taken the piece. Oh well. King g2. Rook h1. Bishop d5, e6. Block the diagonal. Rook d2. Got knight f4. Protects bishop. Knight f4. Bishop d5. It's got the pin. It's got knight f4. Bishop e4. We'll take it. Rook c2. Rook c7. c7, f7. e5. Queen e2. e5. Bishop b2, e5. Knight c4, e3, d5. Knight e3, knight d5. No, knight h4 first. Knight e3 to f5. I'm taking knight f5. Nope. Knight d5, knight d5. Nope. Knight f5. Rook d7, knight h6. Knight h6. Reverse Alakine. Reverse Alakine defense. King in the centre still. Losing a piece. They're not losing a piece. H4, and G4. G4, and D4. Rook H3. And D4. Really? Queen G6. Let's go with check, take the queen. Bishop F3. Takes. 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 95. Takes. G6. F4 square. Knight F4. Queen G5. Knight F4. Queen G5. Knight F4. F3. Probably unsound. Unsound. Rook H5, F3, F3, Rook H2, Rook F3, Rook H3, Rook F6, Queen H2, Rook F6. Time win. Time win. Queen E3, Bishop H6. Queen H6, Knight G6. Knight G5, Knight G5. Rook E4, Knight E4. Rook E4, Knight G5. Knight E4, Rook E4. E5. No, Queen G2, mate. D5 though. G takes, Queen G7. Knight G4, Knight G4, Knight F6 later. B4, Knight C4, Knight C4, E5, issue, E5, issue, Bishop E5, Bishop F1, Bishop C4, Knight C6, D1 or E5, E5, E6, Rook D7 or E7, back row issue, back row issue, get king out, yeah, try and get king out. A4, Rook D6, king out and about. Check. King G5. H5. Time win. C3. D4. E4. It's got Bishop G3. Too dangerous. But then Knight C4. Knight E4, Knight D6, Queen B3, takes, Queen D5, Knight D6, Queen B7, Queen B7. Bishop F5. I don't know. Yeah, I just it was an experiment. It was a psychological experiment from yesterday. I just tried to stay a bit cooler than usual. It seemed to be okay. Now I can go crazy. Wow. I've never had a tournament like this. Oh man, we need Ferrari. This is what happens when Ferrari's not there. When Ferrari's away, the cats will play, or the mice will play, in my case. I seem to be at 2471. This is some sort of weird dream. Did I wake up last night? Hang on. I seem to be at 2471, gaining 107 points. And I don't know what to say. I don't know. I must be dreaming this. Shit, did I lose consciousness somewhere? Hang on. I hope nothing happened and I'm in an operation anesthetic or something. Hang on, what can you do to make sure you're not dreaming? Turn on the light. I think I'm not dreaming. Not plugged into the Matrix or something. I don't believe it. I might have to upload this to YouTube pretty soon. I mean, like not in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but probably tomorrow. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What ranking am I on the site on Bullet now? I'm ranked 47th. I'm in the top 50 finally on Bullet. I'm ranked 47th. I can't believe it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. All I said yesterday. I started the tournament off badly yesterday, and I realised, you know, I'm so excitable. Hell, I'm going to tell you a secret that I told my brother. Not a secret, a theory, a proposal. Shall I explain the proposal that I told my brother? And it relates to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? I'll tell you exactly what I told my brother, right? Can I tell you exactly what I told him? I've been wondering what "Don't Panic" means in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for years. I've been wondering what it means, yeah? And I thought, if you say "don't panic," you panic, right? So another thing is keep calm. And then I started noticing in the last few weeks, I really started noticing that the clearer my commentary, the better my moves. And then I told my brother this. Imagine you're a fine pixel artist, right? Okay? And to get your accuracy, right, you can't have an emotional roller coaster going on, can you? Imagine you've got an emotional roller coaster going on and you're trying to do pixel perfect art, yeah? You can't, can you? So I told my brother, actually, forget about "don't panic" or "keep calm," right? But what about this? If you keep ice cool, and Mark Hebden is a grandmaster that he's sort of ice cool. I don't know if you've ever seen him. There's this British grandmaster called Mark Hebden, poker faced, fantastic grandmaster, but he's ice cool. You can't tell any emotion, right? The problem with me, especially in long games, in one-day games, I go on emotional meltdown. Seriously, the problem with my one-day chess, I go on meltdown emotionally, and even in one positions I can't think straight. I end up playing a move when I've got like 50 minutes to think of a move. I play a bad move and waste the whole day. I'm thinking this. Imagine you're a pixel artist, okay? Imagine you're a pixel artist. Do you need the emotional roller coaster going on if you've got to paint accurately? That's my question to you. Do you need this emotional roller coaster in the background if you're a pixel artist? You see, I think you've got to be ice cool to be a pixel artist, and whatever shit happens, the shit happens. You say, okay, that happened, that happened, that happened. You just carry on. You're a pixel artist. What do you think about this theory? This is the theory. Have I explained it? I've made this metaphor. I told my brother it yesterday, consciously. Forget "don't panic." Forget "keep calm." Imagine you're a pixel artist. You can't have an emotional roller coaster, can you? Can you? Do you see what I mean? Does everyone see what I mean? Have I spouted a lot of crap? Does it mean anything to anyone, what I've said? I'll try and put it in a video, but does it mean anything, what I've said? Because I tried to be calm, basically. Ice cold. I tried to be ice cold from the start in this tournament. Whatever shit happens, it happens. Yeah? Because there was a brutal game there. Seppo. Do you remember Seppo? Seppo berserked us. He destroyed us. He berserked us and destroyed us. Now, I could have gone on about it, but I decided not to. Do you remember that? Early on in the tournament, there was the Seppo massacre, right? Was it this one? No, that was Hepzibah. But there was a Seppo massacre at some point. It was getting pretty dangerous around here. But yeah, I mean, it just happened. He broke through. Actually, I just allowed this fork. I think I was looking forward to this a bit earlier. Rook h3. But the king, I thought this was dangerous anyway with h6. Once h6 happens, that was a pretty dangerous position. That's the only thing I can say. I'm being honest with you. I'm not hiding anything. Yesterday I had this conversation. You know, I really wonder how this works about the emotional roller coaster. I really wonder how it works, how it affects the game. That's all. But come on. If there's big cats, it rattles you, right? If you get destroyed on time, you're going to be rattled a hell of a lot more. Like Ferrari, if he was in the tournament, he'd probably win it, and I'd be really rattled. I wouldn't be speaking like this. The theory would be blown out of the window. You have someone like Ferrari or you know, some other FMs. The theory gets rattled, but maybe it's still valid to minimise the losses against other players. Yeah, because if you believe in this pixel artist thing, then you'll believe that. You know, try to minimise being rattled, but you will be. You're going to be destroyed in this. If there's someone like Ferrari, yeah? I don't get it. Anyway, okay, it was just a theory, but I swear, I think I'm just being lucky here, because Seppo was going crazy, berserking everyone, right? So he kind of ruled himself out of the tournament, yeah? It was a lucky day, you know, because there weren't too many big cats, right? No Ferrari, no FM, you know, it was a lucky day as well. But I have experienced it time and time again, that in one-day games, or even club games, someone starts thinking 30-40 minutes, and they're rated, say, over 220 ECF. Right, I had that last season. So I was on my peak ECF rating, 211 ECF, which is like 2396. I've got someone who's like 228, you know, say board 1 King's Head. We go to him, right, I'm tired getting there. He spends about 40 minutes on one move. My emotional intensity, I remember vividly, going out there, not only seeing a load of weird variations, but my emotions going crazy, right? And then I end up blundering a piece. Like within 3 moves, I end up blundering a piece. So it's like in the long games, for me, the emotions sort of build up. They become absolutely massive, especially when someone spends 40 minutes on a move. I end up blundering in some pathetic way. You know, this affects my long games. Yeah, so it's kind of weird to think about bullet chess, but it seems to appear in long games in particular that you can get this emotional thing, and you also start, you know, looking at all these weird variations in a long game, and sometimes you play a move which is crappy compared to what you would have played in a 5-minute game. But not only you play a crappy move, you've gone on a massive emotional thing in a long game. If you've seen all these variations, it's even worse. It's even worse. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I was just lucky today. Look, there was no big cats, right? It was just, you know. Yeah, I don't know, but you see, I don't like to think. I thought my commentary today was cold and boring, to be honest. You know, it was like, you know, I don't like clinical cold commentary, right? And what I especially find disgusting is I can't stand to hear commentary which is all about candidate moves. I wasn't trying to make it about candidate moves. I hope you got a gist of the plans, but it was just trying to take out the emotional roller coaster. That was it. It wasn't about. I don't like chess as a cold, calculating game, but maybe what should be cold is one's emotions. But it's not to say you can't be creative in your like thinking. Yeah. Is it? You can be creative and you can still be cold emotionally, right? See what I mean? No, I play over the board all the time. It's National Federation games. I got my peak ECF rating like 2 years ago. I'll give you a link. I'll give you a link. It was equivalent to 2396. I got a rating equivalent to 2396 on over the board. I don't know if I can actually. Can I give you the link? If I open in a new window, can we open in a new window? How the heck can we open this as a new window? View page info. No. Control. Nope. Does anyone know in Firefox how to open something in a new window? Sorry, I just want to give you this link. This is stupid. I don't usually use Firefox, right? If you've got a hyperlink, how can you open something in a new window? All right, right click. Oh, what a moron. Okay. Okay, right click. Oh, it doesn't see. I can't do it. Right click. Nope, right click doesn't work. Left click doesn't work. Well, anyway, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going on about now. I think I've got to go for dinner. But anyway, I'm just saying it affects me a lot in long games for over the board. A lot of the time, I remember just getting overexcited on variations. Quite a lot of my losses actually. I'm ashamed to say. I don't know. I think I've just realised something. A lot of my losses in over the board are related to an emotional breakdown of some sort, I think. And the emotional breakdown can sometimes cause you to play a move too quickly. Even if you've got, say, 40 minutes left, if it's an important position to get right, if you have an emotional breakdown, you end up playing in the moves, say in 5 minutes, you should have spent 10 minutes. Yeah? So the emotional breakdown can stop you allocating the amount of time sometimes that you need to. Or maybe play too slowly when you need to play quicker. I mean, that's a fine judgment, isn't it? Look, there were no big cats today. Sorry, I shouldn't harp on about this. If there was anyone really strong, it would be a great thing. There was no one really strong. I was just consistent against the low rate today. Yeah? What's the classical thing then? I'll try and play in 3D. Have a look at games in 3D. Can we tilt this board? Can't tilt the board. I wouldn't play on this in 3D. I don't think it's particularly good. Well, there's time to sort of strangle yourself in a long game emotionally, and also look at too many variations and find crazy stuff. There's a lot of time to actually hang yourself. I mean, they have that expression in a long game. Okay, I don't know what to say now. Okay, I probably have to go for dinner, right? I have to go, actually. I have to go. All right, so yeah, thanks. Yeah. See you tomorrow, yeah, or later. I might try and play that. I have got a tighter schedule at the moment. Thanks. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was good. So hang on a sec. Hold on. I need to ask you. I thought my commentary was dull today. Hang on. Was my commentary dull today? That's going to be today. All right. Come on. I thought it was. Hang on. I need to straw poll this. I do need to, because I thought it was bad commentary. So I wasn't excited. It wasn't excitable commentary, right? Commentary today. Was it too boring and non-emotional? Okay. Better than excitable. Different, but in a good way. Keep this style. Too cold and unemotional. Right, if I allow you multiple votes, hang on, I need to gauge what happened in the commentary. Allow multiple votes. Can you just let me know what happened in the commentary today? If I can find the browser. Great, what have I done? Sorry, can you do this straw poll? Hold on a second. Can you vote in this straw poll? I managed to, because I don't know what it was today. I don't know. I think I've done alien commentary. All right. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if there was some big cats. I don't even know if it was possible to maintain it. Just imagine getting destroyed by Ferrari 2 or 3 times. Is it actually possible to not go completely nuts in the commentary? I don't know. Different but in a good way is leading. Keep the style. Okay. Better than excitable. It's interesting. Sorry to waffle on and on. But I actually, because I've got Chromecast, this is crazy. But I've started looking at my own commentaries, right? Especially when I'm tired. And I also noticed that when I'm tired, the commentary is like less enthusiastic. And people actually on YouTube have been pointing that out in the last few years. That when the commentary isn't there, the games are not as creative. So it's the enthusiasm of the commentary is good, right? But also the coolness of the commentary, I think, shows if you're what I call a pixel artist or not. If you're going to be a high resolution pixel artist, I think your commentary has got to be there, but it's got to be cool. Yeah, but it's got to be enthusiastic, but cool. It's got to be cool and enthusiastic. Because if it's not, I think it shows you're kind of dopey. You're not like awake. See what I mean? I think you can actually map your commentary in a way to how you play. See what I mean? Yeah, I think the big test would be against big cats. Yeah. Pixel artist. Oh my god. I don't believe it though. But this rating, I mean, I like having this rating for a little bit. I'm one of the highest rated on the site at the moment for the bullet rating. Oh, there's Singamata. Did you know I've actually got a reasonable score against Singamata? We've played 5 times, yeah. It's 3-2 to Singamata at the moment. I've actually got a good score against Singamata. I think I know now. Actually, this could explain something else. Actually, if I'm playing against someone who's also kind of high profile on YouTube, as an example, I'm not going to mention any names. I think I do have these emotional breakdowns, so I probably end up playing slightly worse than I would if I wasn't playing someone that was so high profile. Yeah, I think the emotional breakdowns, they probably don't help chess, but that's a sad thing in a way, because I like to think of chess as a a game with creativity. Yeah. In fact, I don't know. I think my brother said some months ago, and I really hated what he said about keeping like the emotions out. I would hate to think he was right. Oh God. But I think you can be creative and keep the emotions cool. That's the thing. Okay, I'm waffling on and on. This is the biggest amount of waffle ever, I think now. Yeah. Okay, I've got to go because this is too much waffle. I think I'm dying for my own waffle here. Yeah. People have said that to hide the ratings. Yeah, people have said that. I wonder if that relates to it as well. Oh God. I've got to go. Yeah, I've waffled everyone to death now. I've got to go and eat. Okay. Thanks for the poll vote. Can someone make a note of this poll vote link? Just to bring it. Well, actually, I'll put it into Notepad or something. Is there a Notepad on Windows 10? Just recently put Windows. Can't go anywhere. Okay, can't do anything with it. Okay, fine. All right, I'm going now. Okay. All right. Thanks very much.